Welcome to another playthrough of Dragon's Dogma. Appreciate everyone leaving comments on my videos. If you have any suggestions, feel free to drop them. If I like it, I'll do it. If not, I probably won't. But I do appreciate it. But I feel like if I play video games and upload these reactions, I can regrow my following. Because people just want to hear me talk about... They want to hear me talk about certain things and opinions. No. So I just want to talk about how Bobby Altroff, or whatever that industry plant is the female version of Neon. The mannerism, the way she talks, the things she says is exactly what Neon, or how Neon behaves. Minus the "hey chat, do you think," where that person just lives according to his chat. But funny that Andrew Santino called her a lizard. Because, it's exactly how I felt. I mean, they both are, but they'll have you convinced that Andrew Santino isn't, because he called her out, but yeah, I don't want to talk too much about the subject, but you can look a lot of the stuff up on Yandex. I need to make it through this alive. Alright, that's one archer down. Alright, Betty, get up. No way. Alright, I gotta use items. What are they talking about? Oh, I started playing Overwatch a little bit, and then I yelled at some dude, and now I'm in the toxic queue. Because I got a bunch of reports. We're in a tattletale society now. But the funniest thing is, after I yelled at this dude, there was a girl on the team. I remember that. And I really feel like this guy was trying to impress her or something, so I just said some crazy stuff to him. And after the game ended, she added me, which I was like, what? Did you not hear the crazy stuff I said? But then that just goes to show you that women, it's not that women don't like toxicity. It's they think that toxicity from men who are harmless is a joke. They dry up. The things I said, I'm pretty sure she knew that I was like 100% serious. That's how I am. Oh my. Yeah. Is that it? No way, I killed them all. Alright, I gotta save this game. That took me quite a bit. But yeah, I don't think women really care if men are toxic. I think it's more of whether it's believable. or whether you have, I don't know. The things this guy was saying to me was insane. Talking about how he's gonna box me. That's why I train. The Hassan Abi thing was hilarious. Just reading all the people that are defending him. If you don't think dudes just defending him is hilarious, I don't know what to tell you. Just random strangers just defending him. But I think my biggest problem is when he says something so outrageous and dumb, people think they're gonna hurt him by going to his stream and then donating and buying subs under funny names to teach him a lesson by giving him more money. Right? See the humor in that? Alright. I believe there's another camp around here. There you are. That's what's up. Jump away. Also, hilarious comment. I actually laughed at a comment where someone told me that they stopped watching because Ethan Klein isn't leftist. He's more of a neo-lib or some shit. And for me, it's like, it doesn't matter what you want to call it, just because they move the goalposts and create different words for the same thing. Because I understand the nature of politics is to divide people. That's why they have you believing that progressives and conservatives and liberals can't get along. When the way I look at it is, yeah, you can. They want you to disagree on the smallest things and make the most trivial and emotionally pulling topics the center point of those parties. Have people not realized how funny it is that abortion is like the Democrats' platform? Holy shit. That the Democrats really prey on racism. And if you don't know my stance on racism, the only people that try to make rules against racism are the ones that actually believe that they're superior. Where me, we're all the same. Legalize racism for everyone. Because it's like stirring up a pond, right? Eventually, the dirt will settle, and then the good racism will be left behind. But right now, it's just kids regurgitating 1970s racism because they don't get to deal with it. One of the things I saw on TikTok the other day was people making fun of, you have to be kidding me, dude. They were talking about eating dogs, and there was a lot of people in the comments saying the things I say, which is they eat dogs in Switzerland, they eat dogs in Canada, they eat dogs in Australia. It's not just Asian people, and the reason why Asian people had to do it is because of the famine. Now the question is, who caused that famine, right? Who starved out Russia and China? That's right, the star people. But yeah, they don't choose to eat dogs and cats anymore. They're actually moving away from it because they're not being terrorized and they actually have food. It's kind of like South Americans having to eat chihuahuas and gerbils, which is slowly going away. because they're finding out that they have real food. Get over here. Not worth. Yeah, I wish the people would stop supporting the terrible streamers, but I think that's why I'm making content. We're in the age of Aquarius where people want a fresh take on the status quo, because the status quo sucks. It doesn't make any sense. I'm gonna save this. Oh, I can't? Oh, there he is. There's a Cyclops. Can I save it now? Yeah.
Sick 'em, boys.
Come back here. Oh, who's shooting me? That was close. Let me get this person up. No, you have to be joking. I didn't mean to do that second attack. I wanted to hit him once and then run, but I messed up. But I don't know why I stopped making content. Or, well, I know why I stopped streaming. No one watches Kick. I hate to shit on people's dream when they go on Kick and be like, yo, there's no one on this platform, dude. You're better off doing other things. Like making YouTube content. But yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna, eventually I'll find someone to collab with. Because I really need someone else to talk to. I can't believe I'm dying to this Archer. They're talking. Oh yeah, the Andrew Santino and the Bobby. I don't know. I'm getting tired of all this psyops. Let's see. Chechen, what is it? Ketniov or whatever? What is it? Chimaev. Him being not allowed to come into America is more government psyops of splitting Russia and America because they want to start a war. They really do. That's where the news and media is going, with China doing all sorts of nonsense. People don't really know what's going on in China, which I think is funny. Hence why I make fun of Trump supporters that don't like Xi Jinping. I thought you like people that drain the swamp, because that's exactly what his platform was. And that's exactly how he got elected in China. But the SMG won't let him be him. The Shanghai Media Group. You should, if you're ever curious about what happened to China, type in things like Shanghai, Holocaust, refugees, and go read about the history and realize, didn't Mao and Putin both say that Taiwan was the imperialism gateway for Asia, just as Japan is? Additionally, Israel is the imperialist gateway for the I'm not gonna get hit by that. It's just too much history. I did go into a cynical phase though, which was kind of upsetting for me because I thought I was better than that. But then my boy Jeff Glover messages me out of the blue, just talking about random shit. I'm so mad. I'm so upset right now. But yeah, my boy Jeff Glover messaging me out of randomly. And just having conversations about just nothing. Really snapped me out of me going into a recluse again.
Why have you come here?
But yeah, I'm back. I'm gonna continue to make content. All I had to do was just censor myself, right? Like I'm doing now. Alright, I'm gonna kill this thing. I forget how to climb him and do the damages. Is it because he has a helmet on? Yeah, I think I'll just top up. Oh no. Yeah, how about that? Let's go and top up. Also, I don't understand. I posted, what did I post on TikTok? I posted myself working out, and then teenagers will just comment the most dumb thing. Oh my god. Nice, I'm killing this guy. I'm glad he didn't pick up that maul. Can you imagine if he had that mace? Kinda asshole, dude. Why did he go that way? There we go. Finally did it. Better save it though. That was difficult. Finally did it though. Feels good.
Many a life was ended by falling from too great height.
But yes, shout out to all the subscribers and all the viewers.
My kind grows better able to serve the more we learn.
My whole stance is that everyone should be allowed to be who they want to be without forcing anyone else. This is my problem with the alphabet people. I'm not talking about the T people, but I'm talking also the three-letter acronym people. Like the DEA, the CIA, the FBI, the IRS, all of those. Get rid of them. I genuinely believe in anarchy because I believe humans are inherently good, but because we're conquered by evil people, people want to do evil. If you don't know that Helldivers is a psyop, they created that game to get people ready for war. I have seen so many Twitch clips where they're just killing aliens and they're shouting stupid things like, for democracy. You're telling me that going to a country and killing people is a democracy? Do I have too much stuff on me? Is that what it is? How do I see how much weight I'm carrying? Oh, 83. Oh yeah, I need to check my quest. Yeah, when I bring up anarchy, people always suggest, oh, what if I went outside and started killing people? It's like, dude, then people would just kill you. It's anarchy. Like, try it. People really want to believe that if there was no government, all the human beings would just go out and start murdering each other and stealing. That would happen for a little bit. But just like everything else in nature and life, they'll find a balance. I don't know which one I'm supposed to do. Yeah, and the people that say, "Well, what if I start shooting heroin if everything's legal?" If that's what you're thinking about doing, if everything becomes legal, then how come you're not doing heroin now? Because the people that want to do heroin, they'll just do the heroin. You know what I mean? It's like, oh no, guns are illegal. That means people don't have guns, except everywhere it's illegal, there's more guns. And then you have to understand why they make it illegal.
Strongholds needn't be pretty, only sturdy.
Because when guns are illegal, it becomes a contraband. And when it's a contraband and hard to come by, what happens to the price of the item? It goes up. So that's literally how they fund the gangs. You have to understand that it behooves the government to have American soldiers witness cartel members and other bad organizations
Strongholds needn't be pretty,
do
only
horrendous
sturdy.
things to American soldiers because that's how they recruit. They recruit soldiers based on that footage, the shock value, and people saying, I don't want that to happen. I want to defend my country and my men. So that's what happens there.
What is it?
And you have to understand that the cartels are funded by the government for this very reason. But then at the same time, the cartels are at battle with the government, right? They need the government officials to do horrendous things to the gangsters so they can also recruit for their cartel and their mission. You see how this is one giant racket? War is a racket. No one wants war. No one. But as long as you divide countries by nations and lines and passports. By the way, if you don't know what passports are, that's just an international tax. They say silly things like, if you bring it over an invasive species, it could ruin Florida or something. But if you look at California and you look at the seeds that they sell at the Home Depot and things you can order, there's a lot of invasive products. Like invasive plant species that they sell and plant here. So what are they really preventing you from doing? They're just stealing your stuff. I have gotten a Zippo stolen. I got a couple of those grippers stolen from TSA. If you think TSA does anything, you have to realize they're just like government workers. Oh, wake's done. I can let people die and then bring them back to life, huh? You want to see anarchy in action? Go look at the turtle that's flipped on its back, and then look at the the bull or ox.
Some places hold too great a
Pick it
danger
up.
for my kind to join you.
Or when that one turtle's flipped upside down and all the turtles come by to flip it right side up. It's alright, dude. I thought I was playing Assassin's Creed.
What is... I've naught to say to you.
You have nothing to say to me. What about this guy?
The traitor who left our band is a man called Pike. He's young yet, still half an urchin. If he'll not take ownership of his decision.
Okay. I like how my people just break their belongings to steal it. He's like, oh, were you gonna use this? How?
I suspect we'll gain.
Oh, if you're wondering why I'm coughing, I have a sinus infection.
Bagger off.
Wait, I don't think I'm supposed to kill these people.
I'll breed you dry.
think I'm supposed to kill those people. I don't know why I attacked that person. Why did I think there was no friendly fire? Okay, so I went up here. Killed these people, I killed those people. Alright, where am I supposed to go now? Alright, don't attack those people. And let's get out of here. Let's go look at the quest real quick and see which one I'm doing. Celine, huh? Grand Soren. Oh, okay, I'm supposed to go back. Alright, let's just get this quest done. Oh wait, why do you want to talk? Hold on.
We'd best bring word of this meeting to Mason. No, to the barkeep.
Mason.
Haven't you got better things to do than bother me?
No. Actually, I don't. This way. Yeah, but sinus infection, and if it doesn't go away in about 3 to 4 days, I'm just gonna take antibiotics. Actually, I think you just go to the hospital and get antibiotics prescribed to me. Because amoxicillin is in short supply, right? So I need to stock up. I wonder if that's even the right antibiotic I'm supposed to take. I have to be. I can't be that dumb. What is this? Spy in the castle. Root out the cultist. Am I not in the right town? I don't think I'm in the right town because I remember following that guy somewhere else.
Hold nothing back!
Oh. What the? Alright, I'm just gonna run out of here. This is nonsense that I've died this many times. West. What is this? Okay, so that's Grand Seren. I have to go all the way back there. But didn't I come here for the Witchwood, right? Okay, so now the quest is... Alright, I'm getting out of here. This game is hard though. Mostly because I need to change my skill. I think I'm running. Touch me, ladies. Nice. Well, hopefully this infection goes away in a couple days. Because I really want to train. I've been working out though. It feels good to be working out and doing the meditation with such bad lungs. Oh, they think I'm gonna fight? Oh, you thought wrong, homies.
Sick 'em, boys.
Yeah, I'd rather you guys not. I'm just walking through, guys. Why? The question is, why not? Oh, also, one of my favorite things lately is the amount of people that have nothing to say to me other than make fun of my name. They're like, imagine having a name like Korean Jesus and having this take. And it's like, bro, you really think they killed Jesus because you said things in a very nice and calm, collected manner, or did he just give them the uncomfortable truth that made people freak out? Give me that tail. But yeah, it's pretty cool. Shout out to Jeff Glover for pulling me out of my funk. It was him that made me realize that I shouldn't really spend a lot of my time and effort trying to convince every person. There's a time and place for those people. Usually trolling after it doesn't work. Over encumbered. Oh yeah, I'm supposed to give things to people, right?